A message from opposition leader Kamla Persad Bissessar. Investigate Minister of Finance Colum Imbert, now that Auditor General probe dropped. Opposition leader Kamla Persad Bissessar says now that the probe into the Auditor General's role in the revenue understatement of the public accounts has been discontinued. Finance Minister Colum Imbert should be investigated. The incident occurred with the fiscal 2023 public accounts. It was initially reported as an understated government revenue figure of $3.4 billion, but was later revised to $2.6 billion. Auditor General Jaiwanti Ramdas refused to accept the amended accounts, arguing her audit of the original submission was complete. The government launched an investigation, but it was discontinued on February 28th after a Privy Council ruling and completion of an independent inquiry. In a press release on February 28th, Persad Bissessar said the government's defeat will forever remain a blot on our democracy. Imbert's attempts to intimidate, harass and bully Auditor General Jaiwanti Ramdas backfired spectacularly when Ms. Ramdas decided to stand up and defend herself and the Constitution from the government's unwarranted political attack. She said the Privy Council hearing was dramatic and that British law lords grilled the government's lawyers. This should never have been the subject of investigation by the government because she did absolutely nothing wrong. It was nothing but a calculated assault on her independent office to try to get her to bow to his demands and dictates in his usual arrogant manner. Now, she said, the Prime Minister and Energy Minister Stuart Young should investigate Imbert's conduct and demand he answer where the missing money has gone. The half-baked investigative report the government says it received was a ridiculous waste of taxpayers' money. As noted by the Privy Council, Mr. Imbert himself drafted the terms of reference, hand-picked the investigators and ordered them to report to him. In circumstances where Mr. Imbert's conduct and integrity have been called into question, this reeks of bias and political smart-manism. It's a classic case of playing smart with foolishness. She questioned why the issue went all the way to the Privy Council, which required legal fees, airfare cost, and hotel accommodation expenses. That money could have been used for the public's benefit to patch potholes and buy hospital beds and medication. She said the UNC is happy the nightmare is over for Ramdas, but Imbert and Attorney General Reginald Armour, senior counsel, should not be let off the hook. There is far more in the political mortar than just the pestle. We demand answers from the government on whether Imbert's conduct will be the subject of an independent investigation and the amount of money wasted on this matter.